with the Tennessee Titans acquiring Julio Jones. What are you thinking there?
Well, as a Titans fan, I'm ecstatic that they just traded for one of the top 3 wide receivers in football right now.
Yeah.
I can't hold back my excitement. When I found out on Sunday when it happened, I immediately started running around my house saying Titans are winning the Super Bowl. It's to the point where their offense is just not fair.
Yeah.
They have the best running back in the NFL in Derrick Henry. They now have arguably 2 of the top 5 best wide receivers in the NFL in Julio Jones and A.J. Brown.
Yep.
And Brian Tannehill knows his job. He knows that he doesn't have to throw all that often. He can just, look to the freight train in the backfield and Derrick Henry and hand him the ball. And it's just exciting. They're finally able to compete with the Kansas City Chiefs like they couldn't do in 2019 or in the 2020 Super Bowl with 2019.
So you think they're poised for a deep run?
Oh yes, I think the downfall will be their defense.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of memes recently about just how powerful their offense is, but their defense is in shambles, and it's not great.
Yeah.
Their defense wasn't great last year.
Yep.
But the way I look at it is they're still going to win a lot of football games by scoring a lot, even if they give up 30 plus points every week, because they have the ability to score 40, 45 plus points every week. So very exciting in Tennessee. Julio Jones is a top end talent. And I'm glad he was able to not just because he went to the Titans, but I am glad that they were able to find a trade for him.
Yeah,
he wasn't happy in Atlanta. It wasn't a good situation for him.
You told me when this trade went down, when Atlanta said they wanted to move on, or when he wanted to move out, it didn't look like Tennessee was in the running. What do you think changed there?
I think Tennessee was always mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone really saw Tennessee as being the favorite. There may have been some people.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly didn't see them. I thought, a team like the Dolphins would probably go hard. I thought even the Patriots might make a decent push for him.
Yeah.
And what shocked me is that not only did the Titans land him, but they landed him and didn't have to give up a first round pick.
Yeah.
As that was the one thing Atlanta said they wanted in return. It was a second and a
fourth, right?
It was a second and a fourth, and they had to give up, I believe it was a 5th or a 6th, along with, or Atlanta gave them a 5th or a 6th round pick back. So, but yeah, it wasn't the first round pick, and you can live with not having a 2nd and a 4th round pick, in the next few years. So I was shocked that they couldn't get a first out of him. I thought someone would overpay and put a first.
No, well, that's good. Last thing, what do you think's next for Tennessee? How deep do you think they can go? Are they a legit contender? Should they be a favorite going into next season?
It's really hard to call them a favorite when you have Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in the same conference as you.
Yeah.
But I certainly see a rematch of that 2019 AFC Championships. I definitely think that the AFC South is theirs. I don't really see anyone in that division putting up much of a fight now.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I thought they had it before, but now with Julio Jones, it's almost unfair at this point.
Fair enough.